All right, let's get straight to it. Today, we're breaking down a powerful blueprint, and it's designed for one thing, to help you build an empire and achieve financial freedom by the time you're 25. Now, this isn't about getting lucky. It's about a complete change in your mindset, and it's about following a very clear, actionable plan. So let's dive into the 6 secrets to building your empire.
And we're going to start with a pretty tough question. I want you to look down at that phone in your hand. Right now, is that thing a tool that's building your future? Or is it actually a chain that's holding you prisoner? Seriously, how you answer that question could define the next 5 years of your life.
Because here's the reality for so many of us. We're caught in what you could call the digital slave trap. We are living in an age with more opportunity than ever before in human history, yet somehow we've become prisoners to our own screens. Let's really look at what that means.
Just think about the last hour you spent scrolling. What were you actually doing? Were you creating something? Or were you just watching the highlight reels of other people's perfect lives, laughing at memes, and watching videos made by people you will never, ever meet? It feels pretty harmless, right? But it's a dangerous pattern.
And this is a really important shift in how you see things. You think you're just killing time, but the brutal truth is that time and the social media platforms that feed on it are actually killing your ambition. Every single minute you spend just consuming content is a resource you are giving away for free. It's another brick you're not putting down for your own empire.
And this really gets to the heart of the problem. That constant hunt for the next 15-second dopamine hit from a funny video is slowly, quietly eating away at your long-term goals. The ambition to build something real gets swapped out for the need to just be entertained for a few seconds. So, how do you break out of this trap? Well, the first step isn't something you do, it's something you think. It's about making a fundamental change in your mindset. You have to understand the huge difference between just making money and actually building wealth. Trust me, they are not the same thing at all.
This chart lays it out perfectly. See, making money is active. It's trading your time for a paycheck. It can come in fast and it can disappear just as quickly. But building wealth, that's different. That's about owning assets, things that grow all on their own. It's the strategy for real freedom, not just the short-term thrill of getting the bag.
And this quote from the entrepreneur John Hope Bryan absolutely nails it. I mean, we've all heard the stories, right? Lottery winners, athletes who made millions and then lost it all. You know why? Because they were great at making money, but they had no idea how to build wealth. Real wealth is like a machine that you build, one that keeps working for you, even when you're sleeping.
Okay, so you get the mindset, but how do you actually build that machine? Well, the answer is right here, in this 6-step blueprint to creating your very own empire.
We're going to walk through all 6 of these secrets. We'll talk about turning your phone into a money-making asset, picking up a high-value skill, using the magic of compounding, upgrading your entertainment, curating your inner circle, and finally, why you need to embrace risk. All right, step 1. This is the one change you can make, literally, right now. The rule is dead simple. Stop being a passive consumer and start being an active creator. Think about it like this. Every time you scroll, you are the product. Your attention is the cash that's filling somebody else's bank account. The second you decide to teach something, to sell something, to build a brand, you flip that whole thing on its head. You become the one getting paid.
Step 2, get a skill that actually pays the bills. Look, in today's world, a college degree is no guarantee of a good income. What makes you valuable is a skill that solves a real problem for somebody who's willing to pay for it. Whether it's mastering AI, editing viral videos, or understanding finance, these skills have real market value that puts you in the driver's seat, diploma or not.
Okay, step 3 might feel like magic, but I promise you it is pure, simple math. This is the power of compounding. Don't worry about the big numbers. The idea is easy. You invest a little bit of money consistently, like the 500 rupees a month you see here, and your money starts making its own money. And then the money that money made also starts earning. It's a snowball effect. It starts super small, but it grows like crazy over time. This isn't some secret for the rich. It is the engine they all use to build wealth. Which brings us to step 4, and this one might sting a little. You have to trade cheap entertainment for valuable education. Your time and your focus, they're limited resources. Every hour you spend binging a web series for a quick dopamine hit is an hour you didn't spend learning a skill that could earn you dollars for the rest of your life. It's a straight-up exchange, temporary pleasure or long-term growth. Step 5 is all about your environment. You've heard that you're the average of the 5 people you hang out with, right? Well, today, that includes who you follow online. If your feeds and your group chats are just full of memes, gossip, and video games,
Well, that's what your mind is being programmed for. You have to be ruthless here. Unfollow the noise. Start following people who build things, who teach things. Your social media feed should be your free team of mentors.
And finally, step 6. Fail fast and take risks now. This is your unfair advantage. When you're young, you have basically nothing to lose. No mortgage, no family to feed, no big reputation on the line. So start that YouTube channel. Try freelancing. Get out there and fail. Every single failure is just data. It's a lesson you're learning in the real world. And collecting those lessons now is what's going to make you absolutely unstoppable by the time you're 25.
When you boil it all down, this entire blueprint, all 6 steps, it comes down to these 5 powerful words. And this isn't just a nice little suggestion, it's a command. You have to break the cycle of just watching things happen and become the person who makes things happen.
And this is why it all matters. The path we've laid out is a choice. You can follow the crowd, and at age 25, you'll be polishing your resume, looking for a job. Or you can start building right now and be in a position of total freedom. The choice is right in front of you.
So that leads us to the final question. This isn't about being the smartest person in the room or getting lucky. It's about having the discipline and the raw ambition to choose the hard path now so you can have an easier life later. So, do you have what it takes?
Because if the answer is yes, then there is no "I'll start tomorrow." The empire doesn't get built next week. It starts with the very next decision you make the second this is over. Your action starts now.